All right, here at No Reserve, we have our all original 1992 Ford Bronco Eddie Bauer. It's 100% all original Survivor, all original paint, never had any paint work, no accidents. It's a one owner truck, always been in Washington State, so it's super solid. This color is called dark shadow blue metallic, and then of course it's got the Eddie Bauer light mocha on the bottom, and then the light tan top. In 92 and 93, the Eddie Bauers had more of just it was just a solid tan on the bottom, a real light color. And then 94, 5, and 6, that goes to more of a pewter metallic gold color and a darker top. So you go around this whole truck, it's all original, never been messed with, original painted pinstripe, which is always a do tell that these things are original paint. Original one-piece pinstriping. Anytime these things get body work, the pinstriping is rarely ever hand painted back on. Plus it will look a lot more fresher in one spot. And this one-piece pinstriping you can't get it from Ford, and you couldn't get it for decades. So if there is accident paint work, what they got to do is lay down a tan and then another piece over it, and you'd feel it. This truck is in gorgeous condition. It's starting to snow a little bit, so I'll try to make this quick for you guys. But you can see it's always been garaged. I mean, look how clear these headlights are. It's little things like this. The grays in the grill are not all sun-dyed. I mean, the headlights are just crystal clear, and they're not repops. There's the original Ford pieces. Even the windshield is the original Ford windshield. You are going to have some little imperfections. Like you're going to have a ding here. You're going to have some little tiny stone chips and stuff. But being its age, it's just incredible condition. You know, you're going to find little scratches like that scratch. You know, you'll see underneath the hood, the motor's been gone through. It's sparkly clean. But I think when they took the hood off, they did chip on both sides. You'll see in the only area of flaking, paint lifting issues is just in the back column. It's real common because the wind will beat on this. But you'll see it's got original car light windows all the way around. Rubbers are in nice shape. Even the black around the mirrors is still nice and black. Door felts are in good shape, just a little bit of cracking. No issues with the seam sealer here. There's a little stress crack on the end there. You know, got a little chip here. But, you know, got to expect a little bit of stone chipping on the bottom. You know, some entry wear chips. And you got a chip here. A ding right here that you could get a paintless dent guy to do because there's no paint damage. But you have a, you know, chip. These little chips. Trying to point these out because the snowflakes are dropping down. You can see kind of coming down. But this paint has excellent depth. I mean, you can see the reflection of me throughout. I have a picture of the manual where I'm standing up with it, and you can see the depth of it. You know, you have your typical entry kind of scuffs from keys and little chips here and there, you know, on the door edges. Little chipping on the rocker. Got a chip here, you know, from the tires getting, you know, kicking up some rocks. Little scratch. You know, there's close-ups of all this stuff. Little scratches around here from filling up. Little chips around there. A little chipping on the top of the pinstripe, and pinstripe wore right there. But you get little stone chips. But the original polished wheels are just in amazing condition. It's got the factory size. These are actually what would come on this truck new. So it's cool to see they just kept replacing it with the same Michelins. But here I was talking about how clean that is underneath. I mean, never had any spray paint, cheap undercoating, or anything. There's full underside pictures, so hopefully you guys can grab that. You know, automatic hubs. Look at the finish on these wheels. Still got a bright, nice polish. A little chipping on the tan right here on the seam sealer. The only area you're going to find of rust is just inside the tailgate. These tailgates are real prone to rusting out real bad down here, which this one does not have. But I'm just gonna take you, there's a little ding there and a chip. You know, you're gonna have dry rotting of the rubber. The window goes up and down from both switches, and I'll show that in the driving video, but just to, you know, speed it up for you guys, I already had it down. Now have some chips and stuff here, some, you know, gouges and dings. That stuff's kind of expected. Rear bumper's in nice shape. All the chrome in this truck's in nice shape. You have a little bit of gnarl in the black there, black cover. You know, of course, your cover's gonna have some little scuffs. It's a rear bumper, so it doesn't always get the beauty treatment. Inside, from the seat back, they took out the factory carpet. Don't know why, but you know, I think they used it because you do have some scuffs here and stuff like that. I think they did, you know, use the back for hauling some stuff around. I mean, they were the one and only owner. Top's never been off. You have all the original side panels in good condition. Headliner's in nice shape. You know, you got some scuffs and scratches and stuff from loading stuff on here. This one didn't come with the option of the carpet on here, the protection. Otherwise there'd be little holes. Only area, a little bit of rust there, but just a little bit of surface rust where the seam sealer came off. You can see how it should be over here. A little bit of surface rust starting on the back seam, but you can see it's a bright orange color, so it's not that deep cancerous rust. Tailgate shuts nice. Rear cargo carrier shuts nice. A little scratch right there, an older scratch. It's got surface rust because it went all the way down the metal. Again, a little bit of the seam sealer paint pulled off, but it's nice to see the rear tire carrier never been hyperextended, never dented the back. Rear tail lights got nice color, no cracks, no holes, but they are a little faded. They're a little bit dull. You could polish them out, or you can get brand new ones. You know, they're not Fords, but you can get brand new ones for about 20 bucks at the door. You got a scratch here, a little chip. Again, on the bottom tan area, it's really hard to see. I mean, you gotta get in there and look because it's a light tan, which is cool, but you're gonna have little stone chips. Rubbers are on the top all the way around, are in good shape. Little scratch, chip, again, some door entry chips. A little bit of scuffs in the paint here. And then you got this. You know, I'll show you, it's not snow. You can see what that is. A little ding here, and it also chipped the metal into the door felt, but nice black around here. It's a little faded, but still, for being a 92, all original, it's really impressive. You know, all the windows are gonna have either car light, which is original, or the Ford. So that's really cool. Little surface scratch goes along here, and then down along here, it looks like they may have got against something. It's a little bit of just a slight like scratch that indented the metal, but didn't really damage the paint. It's just got transfer from like something rubber they ran into. Again, really nice tires. I noticed I got a slow leak in the back, so I'm gonna take that in, get it fixed, and then we'll do the driving video. So got a scratch here, nice color on the Eddie Bauer. It's not missing. Yeah, scratch. It's had a bug guard on it, so it saved it. Chip there. There's that lifting I was telling you about. But nice panel gaps. I mean, they really lined that hood up good when they went through the motor. New power steering pump. Exhaust was on at the same time. Radiator. Inside's really nice and clean. Really nice door panels. Basically just mint condition with just a little bit of wear on the felt. And then all these speakers on these Broncos, they get this kind of this surface rust on there, but no hinge issues. Just really nice clean paint. These original trucks are really hard to find. No stress cacks there. I got pictures up the top. You can see the rain gutters are really nice. But the original ones are really hard to find, but man, the Eddie Bauers are just extremely hard to find. The leathers are just hammered usually. Obviously this one's got some wear. You got a little wear hole. You could pull this down to clean it up a little bit, but the back's really nice. Eddie Bauer's looking good. This armrest piece does have wear, but the aluminum's not broken. Now you can get, if you really want to be a perfectionist, you can get the new bottom piece for about 150 bucks, and this is about 70. So other than that, you're gonna be primo. Go ahead and pull the front seat forward. You can see the leather's in nice shape. You know, you do get this common little flapping down here, but you can see the carpet wasn't pulled out all the way. You can see it goes all the way up to there. So the interior still looks nice. Really nice carpet. You know, you might get a little bit of darkening around the footwear area, but again, we take out the mat so you can see everything. Throw it on some rubber mats, and I mean, it's gonna look like new. Take you around. Take you inside the gas door. You can see that there's never been any paint work. This thing is worn out for whatever reason, but we have another one on the way, along with the dome light cover. Got those off of eBay actually. So you're gonna have a little plastic dome light cover when your truck arrives or when you pick it up. Again, this is going at no reserve. I'm gonna take you over. Boy, it's getting cold over here, so I mean, again, look at the dash. It's just primo. Push button 4-wheel drive system. I mean, look how clean that Eddie Bauer and that silver is. A lot of times this stuff is just worn out and it's like black or it's faded. I mean, passenger door panel, I mean, you get a little bit of black from something, but I'm sure that'll come right off with a little bit of cleaner. You know, we've gone through and waxed it, did a good cleanup. I'm gonna miss little things like that, so I'll try to dress them. But passenger seat looking really good, just a little bit of wear, a little bit of fading of the leather, but just keep it conditioned, and it'll last the years. I mean, it's amazing to see 92, the leather they used back then really wasn't designed to still be looking good in 2018. You see a nice headliner, non-smoker, no pets, there's absolutely no smells. Original books, nice looking carpet. You can see this is just a little bit dark area, but again, I mean, if you throw down a rubber mat, I mean, you're good. Both got the pockets in the back. Really nice carpet. Nice plastic side pieces. These fold up, those are really cool. But again, you get a little bit of surface rust on the metal. For whatever reason, it just kind of happens. So I'm going to take you, look at the crispness of the letters on all the switches. I mean, stuff like that is, I do a lot of these Broncos, and it's the little things like that, the headlights, the trim on the dash and door panels that really stand out on these. Ton of tread. You know, personally, I like a little larger tire, but they're nice original cream puff Survivors. It's cool to see just the original tire. I mean, this guy put an aftermarket stereo in there that's not real great. So I would replace it with a nice CD head unit. And again, you can go get them put in. You can get them on Amazon, eBay for like 60 bucks. MP3 player. They're just dirt cheap nowadays. AC does not work. All the stuff's there, all the components. You can see in the pictures and here. The block is really nice. It's been all painted. I mean, it's got, you know, new water pump, hoses. You know, the radiator was replaced at the time. Most of the time when new motors are done, they got to replace the radiator for warranties. It's got 4 performance wires. Alternator looks like it was probably replaced at that time. But it's hard to show in this video, but as you go through around this block, it's just nice shiny gray paint, Ford gray. Again here, bolts have never been adjusted, never been messed with, no accidents. Looks like, boy, may have not even pulled off the hood, but none of the fenders have been adjusted, just really nice gaps. I mean, just all nice and Ford original in here. You might want to get the, you know, got to get the AC charged, but it is going to be R12. You know, you could convert it over. But it's going to go no reserve, all original Survivor, 1 owner, which is 138,000 original miles, 5.8 liter, overdrive automatic transmission. And so hopefully you can stick around for the driving video. Good luck.